Hey guys! So we didn't really do much today worth vlogging, so instead of a vlog, I'm gonna do a really quick video on my top 5 baby items for like the newborn to like 6 month, maybe like newborn to 4 month stage. I've gotten this question before and I had to think about it for a while because we've tried so many different things and I feel like it feels like now that was so long ago. In no particular order. The first one is the Leesha Podster. This is something that Paul had to remind me about, but we used this every single day. And this is basically like a little bean bag for newborns. And it's great because it's lightweight, it's super soft, and the middle of it has like, it's like a little stretchy fabric, but there's no padding or stuffing underneath it. It kind of just, the baby just kind of sinks down into it and can't like roll out. And we loved this because it was super portable. So when when Violet was a newborn, we would take this from room to room, put her in there. She couldn't get out of it. We would swaddle her, put her in there, and then she would sleep. You know, I could work and have her right there next to me, or she could be upstairs, or she could be with Paul, or she could be, you know, if we went over to Grandma and Grandpa's house, she could be in that. And we use that all the time. We recently took it out of the closet because I thought she would be too big for it, and now at 9 months, she still sits in it. She can get out of it now, but it's great for her feeding herself, because she's not the best, like when she tries to feed herself with her sippy cups, she's not, unless she's like at an angle or laying down, she tends to not really drink it. But in the Podster, it's perfect because the slope of it and the angle of it, she's not completely flat on her back, but she can drink her whole bottle. And on top of that, it's still like a nice little lounger spot for her right now. So I love that, and it was totally worth the money. Second thing, in the same kind of subject here, is the rock and play. I remember before Violet was born, I was pretty dead set on having her sleep in our bedroom for the first couple of months. It was kind of funny because I like rushed to get her nursery done. And then in retrospect, she was never really in there until she was probably 4 months old. I wanted some sort of co-sleeper that wasn't actually on the bed, and a lot of people recommended the rock and play. Cannot tell you how great it was. She was right, you know, she could be right next to me, and it's relatively inexpensive because you look at some of the co-sleepers and they're upwards of like $200 to $300. The rock and play, I think, was around $60. And it's great because they buckle in so they can't get out, and they sleep on an angle, which is good if they have colic or any issues with you know, spitting up, stuff like that. It helps them with like tummy issues. It rocks, obviously, hence the name. And then it also has a vibration option, so it's a lot of different things to kind of help baby be really comfortable. It has a really soft interior on it, so it's super soft, and it's great, and it folds in on itself, so we took that everywhere with us as well. I mean, I remember taking that to my mom's house, to Paul's parents' house, and, you know, upstairs, downstairs. Because you can buckle the baby in, it's a little bit like ease of mind, I guess. I mean, I love the Podster. Is great when you're in the room, but if you need to walk away, you know, you want something that you know that they're secure. So the rock and play is something that I would recommend to anybody. Number 3 is something that is not necessarily essential, but it ended up being something that was really helpful for us, and that was the stroller frame. So for our baby shower, Paul's parents had gotten us the Kiko KeyFit 30 car seat, and it was like a car seat stroller combo. The stroller is like a nice, like heavy duty stroller that she'll be able to use for a very long time, but she was born in the middle of summer in Arizona where it's like 120 degrees on a good day. The stroller itself's a little bit clunky and heavy for just taking, you know, going to the store or anything like that. And I got weary if we went to the store. You're not supposed to put the car seat on the top part where you would, you know, put a child just to sit. and so I didn't want to always have to put her in like the big part of a cart. So we ended up getting the stroller frame, and it's a simple frame, and then the car seat just clicks right into it. This was so much easier for us, and it was a lot more lightweight and a lot easier to take with us to the store. So if Paul and I went to the store, we would have the frame. We still use it all the time, and it's a lot easier to manage than the regular stroller with the car seat. Now she could sit in the cart, but still sometimes we'll just take the stroller just because it's easier because there's two of us. But I am really glad that we ended up getting that because we get a lot of use out of that, and it's a lot easier to travel with just because it's a lot more lightweight and it takes up less room than the regular stroller. Number 4 is the Mamaroo. It's so nice because it's immediately soothing for them, and it's great because you know that they're safe, they're comfortable, and it gives you kind of a breather. The Mamaroo got miles. Like, we used that so much in those first couple of months. What was that? There's a cat getting into something. Sorry, I just got like really scared because Paul's not home right now, and I just hear like someone going through boxes and like rustling through stuff, and it was Kiki. I loved the Mamaroo. I think that it was a gift from Makeup by Tiffany D, and I cannot thank her enough for it. Like, we used it so much, and I can't speak for any other swings, but that was a huge necessity for us, and it made such an amazing difference. And then number 5, I'm going to go with the Summer Infant Swaddle Me Swaddle Blankets. I'm sure I could think of like a million other things, but my brain just, I can't go that far back apparently. The Swaddle Me blankets though were fantastic because I remember before Violet was born, like BV, Paul and I tried to swaddle just with regular blankets, and I know how to do it now, but these ones were great because they have Velcro on them, so you can really get like a nice, tight, secure swaddle, and it's great. If your baby likes to be swaddled, these are fantastic, and we use these. I think she went to sleep with a swaddle all of the time pretty much, and she only started to break free from them maybe around like 3 months. Actually, that's not true, because sometimes I would find like an arm coming out the side of them, and that kind of like the bottom part, but for the most part she was always swaddled and really liked it, and it really helped her go to sleep faster. So I think that those worked really well just because you knew you were going to get a nice tight swaddle, and they weren't like super complicated. And I know sometimes it can be kind of difficult if you don't know how to swaddle babies, like getting it to be nice and secure. We had so many of those. We had like at least 5 or 6 that we used regularly. Did you just wake up? Oh, the struggle is happening right now. It's behind you. It's behind you. Sleep getting up. All right, well, that's my cue. So those are my top 5, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a real vlog.